Hey guys, today I'm going to be unboxing the HGIBO Orphans Julieta's mobile Reginlaze. Or if we want to go by the Japanese here, the mobile Reginlaze Julieta Custom. So yeah, this is just the new version of the Graze. You would have thought that Bandai just really overdid it with the different variations of the Graze in Season 1, but they weren't done yet because we're still getting them here now in Season 2. But I gotta say, this one definitely looks different enough that I don't think too many people are complaining that we're still getting Graze kits, because this one definitely has a similar look, similar feel, but enough different about it that I think it's still definitely welcomed as a kit and as addition to the line. So it looks pretty nice. I think we do have a slightly different frame for this one as well, so we'll check that out. So once we get the box popped open here, just pretty standard box art in this case. The mobile suit is looking pretty awesome there though on the front. I really like the design of this one for sure, so I'm really looking forward to this one actually. Of the HGIBO Orphans suits so far, this is the fourth one from Season 2. This is the one actually that I've been looking forward to the most, so I'm excited to check this one out. Here we got Julieta here, looking a little slippada there on the front. On the side, number 24 here in the line. And then on the side here, once again, we've got everything in Japanese and English, which is really cool. Front and rear view. The plastic is definitely, I know, a different color from what it looks like here on the side of the box. So even from the box art, seeing the box art, it definitely looks like a sort of dark green, but definitely still has a little bit of tealness to it, a little bit light green. It's not that dark. I mean, it looks dark because it's all the shadows, but if you look at the parts that aren't shadowed, that green color is definitely much different from this green color we're seeing here on the side of the box, which is also different from the color of the actual plastic inside. So just keep this in mind when we get the box opened up. Some cool weapons though. I quite like the look of the new rifle here, and then it's got this thing, which this bit here is just kind of weird. I guess this is the twin pile is what that's called, and so it's got like a pile driver weapon there on one side. This is cool though. It's got this little hook on the little wire there that goes out. So I guess with the HGIBO having a little wire guided weapon and the Reginlaze now having this wire guided weapon, it definitely, Season 2 is going for lots of wires and all their stuff. It's got a new face there inside the Graze head now, so that's pretty cool. Overall, really cool head design. It does give you the option to make a commander antenna fin if you want to do that, so that's cool. I really like the new head design of this. Really cool design of the head, so it's really quite interesting. And here on the other side, we've just got advertising for the HGIBO Orphans Set 5 weapons. So it's got the long rifle, the buster sword, and the cannon you can mount to the backpack, or you can use that mount piece to mount this mobile suit's gun onto the backpack. So let's see, 1,200 yen for the price for this, so definitely not bad price. Now here, take a look at that green color. Definitely looking a bit different, I'd say. We'll get a closer look here in a minute. There we got some more new gray parts, and the frame, which again is going to be a little bit different also in this case. Got this same little paper here, same thing with the rebake full city. And then here, got the instruction manual. There's the box art there again at the top, at the bottom. Again, that is almost looking like gray here in this color. So the color of this is like a very dark gray color, it looks like. So it's kind of weird how they can't figure out which shade of gray that's supposed to be. But if you wanted to read the English there in the manual, there's that. You can go ahead and pause the video if you want to read about the Reginlaze and then the pilot there, Julieta there, if you want to check that out. On the back, we've got all of this. You've got the frame. Yes, it has a new frame. Based on the frame for the Graze, this frame was reinforced in order to mount heavier armaments on the machine. So that's cool. It's just reading that part there. The applications in Gallahorn and the weaponry. Julieta's mobile suit specific twin pile is a kind of new special weapon for this one. It's got a rifle and it's got the gauntlets. That's kind of a weird thing. That's kind of not very impressive, but anyway, a color guide here. So here is all the colors are now in English as well, which is very cool. And you can see there's what the actual specifications for the green are supposed to be. There it says IJN green, which is kind of a darkish, very military green color, and then mixed with 10% bright blue. So it is supposed to be slightly teal in the color there. Let's get into the parts list. Here you can see, I believe it's all new there, so yeah, we can see not going to be any parts X'd off, except for like half of the polycaps, or more than half. Looks like quite a lot of those polycaps we're not going to be using. In this case, the construction though is going to be pretty standard. Body first, which actually has quite a lot of steps there. Then onto the head, again, really cool shape of the head. I love that. I love the sides, the parts on like the side of the head. Very cool. Then onto the arms, I love this new shoulder armor as well, that's really cool. Then onto the legs. The legs are not that different from the regular Graze, but they do have a really nice new sleek look to them, which looks really nice. So I like that quite a bit. And then finishing up the waist, putting the body together, then onto the backpack, which is again just kind of interesting, definitely cool. And then the gun, which looks like you can use it as just like a handgun there, if you want to just use it just like as that. And then you can just build it out to the full rifle if you would prefer that. So kind of nice that the original Graze, the HG Graze, didn't have the option of making the short version of the rifle in HG version, in the HG form. The 1/100 scale form you could do that, but HG you couldn't, so it's nice that in this case we now have that option if you want to have it a short rifle. Then the piles there. And then just all of this. You can mount, also you can mount these side parts of the rifle onto the side skirts of the mobile suit. So that's really cool, or onto the back skirt. Cool, cool, cool. I really like this kit actually. So let's get into the runners. First off is our foil stickers. Again, this is just for the mobile Reginlaze. So on the stickers it doesn't actually specify for the Julieta custom, so I think we will probably see different versions of this. I believe, I forget at the moment, but I believe there was maybe an announcement of a P-Bandai variation, but I could be wrong about that. Don't remember at the moment, but anyway, we've got a couple of stickers there for the eyes, the outside and inside eye cameras, and then a couple of these big orange, yellow ones there going on the torso, similar to the regular Graze. PC002 for our standard polycaps here, in this case molded in just standard gray. And then one wire for that little claw weapon. I thought there'd be two, because I thought there's two of those in this, but there's only one wire unless I lost one. So yeah, here we are. Going to be looking very similar to the Graze in terms of how these runners are laid out. This is runner A1. Just got a couple of this kind of dark brownish gray color, the color they usually use for like the inner frames of like the Gundams. Similar kind of color here for just looks like parts for the feet. A couple of white parts there for the torso. And then a bunch of this green color. So now again you can see this green color is definitely different from how it looked on the outside of the box, and it's kind of similar I think to the color that's shown on the front of the box, but definitely the painted images that they have included in the box and manual are definitely a different color in this case. So here we can see the runner marking for this is going to be HG144 Mobile Reginlaze. So again, here it doesn't specify anything about a Julieta custom. Runner A2 just has more green parts there on the top and more white parts here on the bottom for that. For runner B here, we've got all the parts for the frame and the hands. Now the hands I think on this kit are awful, really terrible. I really don't like the hands for this kit, but we'll get to that more in the review. Anyway, so this is a new runner, new frame here for this kit. Going to be very similar to the frame of the regular Graze, but definitely has a little bit different look to it now. So the marking for this runner is going to be HG144 Reginlaze frame. So nothing mobile Reginlaze, it's just Reginlaze frame in this case. And then runner C is again in just standard gray here, and this is all the weapons here. So this runner is marked the same HG144 scale mobile Reginlaze, but you can see this section here is the section that's specific for the Julieta custom version. It has the twin piles thing. Now again, it looks like we do have two of those, but only one wire. So I'll have to check. Maybe I dropped the other one and it's lost somewhere around here, or maybe we just only get one. I'll have to check. This should say in the manual as well. But like for other versions, this section I guess here will be omitted. It'll just be this part here with the parts for the rifle and then like the gauntlets there, I believe. Or no, these are parts here on the side for those pile drivers as well. So I don't know how this is going to be separated if they have to omit that part. They can't omit all of this because here's parts for the rifle on this side. So I don't know. Anyway, this is runner C. Alright, so I did check the manual and you do only get one wire. It says there in the manual at the bottom of the parts list that we only get one of those. So that is going to be it for this unboxing of the Julieta Custom Reginlaze Mobile Reginlaze. That's important, can't forget that part. So yeah, I'm really excited for this kit. I really like the look of this. I really hate those hands, but hopefully we should have the option to switch those out. But I saw there on the parts that the way that those hands are looks a bit strange. So I think swapping them out for different hands might be a little bit more tricky than I thought, but we'll take a closer look at that in the review. And of course, I'll compare this to a regular Graze, so you can see that comparison as well, all in the review. So check that out coming up next. In the meantime, if you do have any other questions or comments about this, for now, you can leave those down below. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.